Wish I could just take my time. I'm always in such a rush. They hate when I speak my mind. Maybe I said too much, but she knows how hard it gets. Living in this life of lust, you never really know what's next, but it never seems to be enough. I hear them hating, but I don't even need them. I started in the basement, I make this shit look easy. She started getting naked, we hardly ever speak, and just get to going crazy. She don't wanna play these games with me, so now she got a taste of it. She wanna ride this wave with me. You remember I was wasted, girl. You can't put the blame on me. Losing our minds. Do this every night. Can you just unwind with me? Just lay with me. Just take my time. Always in such a rush. I hate it when I speak my mind. Maybe I said too much. She knows how hard it gets. Living in this life of lust, you never really know what's next, but it never seems to be enough. Just lay with me. Just take my time. Always in such a rush. I hate it when I speak my mind. Maybe I said too much. She knows how hard it gets. Living in this life of lust, you never really know what's next, but it never seems to be enough.
Haha! I looked away for like 5 fucking seconds. I'm so dead ass. I literally am not late. I'm just an idiot. Oh, that's not any better. That's not any better. What's going on, chat? It's been a fucking minute. Today's the first day in a long time that I'm not tired. Don't ask me how that fucking works. I don't. Late, yeah. Alright. How's everyone's night been going? 12-hour stream. Oh. I don't get paid for that. If I was making consistent money, I might sacrifice my health a little bit here and there. For the bag. I'd do it for the bag. I'm just kidding. I give it to you guys on random occasions. It's not about the money. It's just a matter of time. Chat. That is all. Alright, I've got some stuff to look at apparently. As per my Discord, I've got things to look at. So, let's take a look here. Where are we going? New kit released. Where's that at? Somebody drop it in the Discord. Drop it in general. Steam comp page? Yeah, I'm not opening that. Can we put it in the Discord? Steam is a cesspool. I'm not gonna show that on camera. For all I know, one of my friends could be playing an adult game right now. Just for fun. Just streaming it to my other people in my friend group. It's actually a fairly common thing. Crisis alert? Oh, that's funny. It's gonna fucking do it anyways. Hold on. Here. Let's, gonna copy that. We're gonna bring it here. We're gonna copy the other one. We're gonna bring that down. Okay, we're gonna copy this. If we do that, I don't have to go into Steam. There we go. Beautiful. Crisis on Quixote. You're damn right. You're damn right. Rather than the page for streaming purposes, I would open the images on here. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Queen of Hatred Dawn is in the teaser. Interesting. Where's my fucking Discord? Can we show that? Thanks. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so skill 1. It's going to be /blast. It's a trimmer character. I already hate it. Gain final power for every X. It's going to be the sum of burn and trimmer on the main target. That's not busted at all. That's not busted at all. That's not bullshit in any way. Skill 2, 3 coins. It doesn't say plus anything. I don't know how powerful these actually are yet. Gain final power for every X. Once again, it's going to be trimmer, trimmer burn, trimmer count, burn count, X trimmer, trigger, trimmer burst, then reduce target's trimmer count. Mersault's going to be so good. Yeah, trimmer is eating good today. It's actually fucking terrifying, the gain final power for every X. That's fucked. And what factor is it? Is it gain 1 per? Gain 1 per X? Because that's fucking disgusting. If they have like 15 trimmer, and then you get hit with that, you're getting hit with like a final power of way fucking higher. That's disgusting. And then if you have a burn, oh my gosh, bro. Pair this guy with Inclair. Pair this guy with Inclair and watch how they fucking crumble. X means they'll decide it later. That's fucking disgusting. we're gonna skip over this real quick. Gain coin power for every X, right? It's gonna be inflict tremor, inflict burn. It's gonna be 3. Unit spent Tiger Mark round due to this coin's effect deal more damage. Doesn't say exactly how more, like how much more. Though it'll trigger amplitude conversion into Tremor Scorch. We don't even know what Tremor Scorch is. This motherfucker has the Star Blade thing. That's fucking terrifying. Hit Tremor or trigger. Jesus fuck, bro. I need a fucking drink. Plus, they tend to add a maximum amount of final X, whatever. Stats are all explained, though this ID has them explained on page 2, yeah. So, right off rip, I see that his 3-2, his S3, his Super 3, right? 5 coins. Guaranteed 5 coins. And it'll activate the effect X more times above. So it'll tremor burst in a specific amount of times, which I think is fucking disgusting. Wow. Wow. I mean, so there are other 5 coin skills, but it's like you have to get them to 5 coins. Like they'll start off as 3 and they'll go up to 5. But this is like the first like guaranteed 5 coin. Rhodia can also get up to 5. Rhodia can also get up to 5, but she doesn't start that way. Alright, so let's take a look at the passives here. Always active. Begin counters with Tiger Mark round, right? That's gross. So he automatically gets his little thing, right? That means theoretically he can start a match with this, and it'll trigger the deal more damage clause, right? Let's see. Well, okay, yeah, but it's a special ammo, right? So they could have him do ammo, and then they could also have him do like his special ammo, but they give him special ammo off rip. So I'd say it's a little bit better than just having like a spin to ammo effect. If this unit equipped defense skills for the first time, or if this unit spent all of his Tiger Mark round. No, I'm saying, yeah, he only has special ammo. Like, that's what I'm saying is so good about him. Is that he only has it. Because they could have him do both. Like, that would be a decent way to, like, nerf him, would be to, like, give him normal ammo for these skills, and then the fucking Tiger Mark for this, for his 3, right? Which they kind of do. It looks like they have some kind of, like, savage Tiger Mark round, so they kind of do that for him. Unrelenting Spirit, what is that? When this unit uses a base attack skill that spins the final round, gain attack weight and gain overheat. Wow. That's gross. Alright. If he has Tiger Mark round at 1+, converts all coins of Tangle Cleaver into unbreakable coin. Jesus Christ. Are you serious? He can turn 1 unbreakable. Oh my god. How does he get his savage? That's what I want to know. When this unit has savage at 1+, convert all coins of this unit's base attacks into unbreakables. Dear lord. So how do you get... How does he get that, like, the savage one? Oh, if he spins all of his tiger mark, or if he uses defense, he'll reload. Wow. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, I see that. That's ridiculous. Hold on. Alright, hold on, chat. All right, guys, how do you like your how do you like the chair gameplay so far? I think it's pretty good. While we look through this, I'm gonna put on some music, very low, but it's gonna be there. Let's see. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Let's get these numbers up. Let's see here. Support passive. When one ally with the fastest speed uses a skill that spins ammo, if their speed is faster than the target's by X or more, deal more damage. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Huh. Okay. All right, then let's look at Twin Claire. They probably have something to stop that from happening. Stop what from happening? You can use up your ammo, get staggered, use defense skill to reload 3 times. I mean, maybe. What do you mean I skipped the status? Trimmer Scorch. On Trimmer Burst, take wrath damage equal to the sum of Trimmer Potency and Burn Potency divided by 2, and lose 1 burn count. That's not bad. When hit by skills that trigger Trimmer Burst, raise this unit's stagger threshold by the effect's potency. It's pretty good. Turn end, reduce the count by 1. Interacts the same way as normal Trimmer does to effects that raise or reduce Trimmer potency / count. Yeah. At X plus for Tiger Mark, gain Unrelenting Spirit Shin instead of Unrelenting Spirit. Savage Tiger Mark round. Same exact thing, but max capacity 8. That's pretty good. And that's just what base Trimmer does. Yeah, I know. Doesn't make Trimmer good though. Unrelenting Spirit. Gain min and max speed. That's pretty good. This unit's speed is faster than the target's by X or more. Deal plus speed difference XY damage. Inflict more Trimmer potency and Trimmer count with this unit's skill. If this unit has spent X or more Tiger Mark and or Savage Tiger Mark rounds, convert this buff to Unrelenting Spirit Shin. Gain min and max speed. The exact same shit. It's the exact same shit. Probably just a little bit more damage. Trimmer isn't that bad. Nah, Trimmer mid as fuck. I don't want to hear it. Trimmer's like Rupture if it was a bitch. Like if Rupture was a little bitch, like that's Trimmer. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Overheat. Gain min and max speed. Base attack skills lose X amount of clash power. However, gain the following effects. 8 plus rounds spent. Gain protection for every X% missing HP. 14 rounds spent on clash lose. Unbreakable coins in this unit. Base attack deals X plus X plus missing HP percentage on self % damage. Base attacks, 20 plus, deal plus HP percentage difference % damage against targets with higher remaining HP percentage than this unit except ego skills. Let the euphoria of getting off an insane time moratorium. Joke's on you, I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. Yeah, this nigga's a bum. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, this nigga's a bum. Sinclair's the Sinclair gas station for your ammo units. Yeah. Except I don't use ammo units, so this nigga's a bum. I don't know what to tell you. I sat and I read it and I was like, damn, this doesn't match my shit at all. I could never use this guy, like, ever. Yeah. Yeah, no, he does. Yeah, if I was running an ammo team, he'd be really good. Unfortunately, I am not. So he is not. That's how we're gonna play that. Alright, chat! It's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Don Quixote is a vampire? What the fuck? What the fuck? Question mark, question mark? Why the fuck do I have 35 modules? Am I even live? What the fuck? Dude, there's no way. Oh, we see Discord? Yeah, you do see Discord. Of course you see Discord. Why wouldn't you see Discord? I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, why isn't it updating with what I'm doing right now? That would make an entire sense. Wow, that's the wrong fucking button. My bad. It's never a crisis stream if I'm not retarded. If I'm not retarded, you're seeing an Illuminati clone sent from the fucking deep state. The crisis delete button.
하나라도 지키지 못한다면 내가 찾아와서 너희 둘의 머리통을 때릴 테니까 언제나 긴장하라.
Okay, I guess. Keep moving forward. Did they say my thing? Crisis! They said the crisis motto, chat. Chat, I was destined to play this game. You know what? Project Moon, you know what? Project Moon must have saw me play like Limbuzz, or sorry, they must have seen me play like Library of Arena way back when, like a year and a half ago, and said, you know what, bro, we gotta put this nigga's motto in the game. Project Moon is a Crisis fan is fucking crazy, chat. That's fucking crazy. Can we talk about that? No? Okay. Alright. Maybe not. This is so sad. Yeah, if you're a delusion enjoyer. Yeah. Returning to P-Corp's warp train station seemed to always remind Don Quixote of our last misadventure. She'd repeated that exact same complaint a few times by now. Huh. It's kind of deep for Don Quixote. What the fuck, bro? Philosopher Quixote. Some time ago, in the freight car of the warp train, Don Quixote regards me silently. No, that's some eldritch being who I can't help but wish is Don Quixote, gazing at me. She opens her mouth. My instinct is screaming at me not to listen to her, but... I don't know if I gave her the right answer. Though my answer was an almost instinctual relay of thought that manifested in my head, Don Quixote closed her eyes upon hearing my reply. As though drifting away into a gentle, pleasant dream. And I carefully slipped the ragged pair of running shoes she called Rosciante onto her feet. And I make a silent wish. Let her blood-red eyes never open again. Back to the present. Jesus Christ, bro.
혹시 머리에 불길이 치솟으면서 횡설수설하셨던 그때처럼 정신착란 증세를 보인 것은 아니십니까?
Is his head not always in flames?
그럼 상대를 바꿔서 다른 목격자셨던 호텔 포레스트 쪽에서 전달드릴 내용은 없을 것 같군요.
Don goes fucking dust to vampire like the Thanos snap.
그럼 다시 탄테 씨에게.
The right back at you. I have no idea if it was a coincidence or not, but Virgilia stepped in at just the right moment to divert the sinners away from me. Don Quixote replies, brimming with excitement.
수감자들의 감은 나날이 좋아지는군요.
Yeah, Ishmael, maybe shutting the fuck up might be the best. Our mission at K-Corp was our first and last experience with a joint operation. Oh dear God.
그냥 이번에도 우리끼리 하면 안 돼? 다른 사람들은 영 도움도 안 되고.
저 녀석의 말에 적극 동의하게 되는 건
오만한 발언이고 너희들만 그런 생각을 가지고 작전에 참여하지 않을 것이라는 점. 이번 의뢰는 해결사 총괄협회인 하나
Ooh. Julius stopped himself from noticing an ominous aura from one of the sinners. There stood Don Quixote, practically vibrating with excitement.
이쯤에서 아무나 돈
At your earliest convenience.
내가 맞지.
Oh, she wasn't fucking around.
죄구멍만한 사무소의 해결사가 아닌 어느 정도 인지도가 있는 협회 소속 해결.
내놈 주둥이 좀 가만히 놔둘 순 없나?
I am so glad that Otis was here to stop Don Quixote from exploding into joy. Because if she hadn't, we'd be drawing the attention of every single person in a sizable radius around us.
그래서 뭐 어떤 걸 처리해야 돼?
아니, 어떤 식으로 처리하는지가 궁금해.
Oh God.
뒷골목 해결사처럼 말씀하시네요.
Julius looked up at Heathcliff just as he asked his question.
세한가 마침 우리에게 걸어오고 의뢰자에게 들어보도록 하지.
Chat. Doth my eyes deceive me?
이거
They don't deceive me. That's a skin-tight jumpsuit with a lab coat on top. With an arrow pointing down. You can't make this shit up. Yo. They did not have to make this character. They did not have to do all that. They did not have to make this character, bro. What? Why? Why did they do this? Bro. Literally, bro. Arrows from the throat all the way down in a skin tight. Oh, bro. Project Moon is full of some sick fucks, bro. Some sick fucks.
그 외에도 모두들
This is the most sexualized character in all of Project Moon. Holy fuck.
아카이브 분석? 뭔가 기록하는 일이라도 하는 건가?
그렇다고 할 수 있죠. 다른 날개는 몰라도 피사에서는 꽤 중요한 부서랍니다.
Sick, they're enlightened.
중요한 부서에 부정이 찾아왔다는데 이게 정말
틀린 말은 아니네요. 당신들 림버스 컴퍼니에 대한 이야기는 건너건너서 들려오고 뭐라더라.
Some evil shit.
한 가지라는 것만 얻을 수 있다면 죽음까지 불사하면서 의뢰를 성공시켜내고야만 존경해서라고 바로 그것이네. 뭔가 동료들은 수많은 역경과 죽음을 각오하며
In contrast, Don Quixote. The other sinners were more confused than impressed by her description, but it was clear from Don Quixote's practically twinkling eyes that she was immensely infatuated by it. If I'm Virgilius, I'm skipping out on this one, dog.
맞아요. 네.
더군다나 공식적인 자리도 아닌 곳에서 의뢰를 전달하는 건 우리에게 원하는 무시하는
Chat, y'all see her blushing talking to Virgilius right now?
조금까지 불사하며
You see, look.
이상한 기분이네요. 굳이 숨길 셈도 아니었지만 간파당한 느낌이에요.
Why is she smiling like that? He does not look entertained. Bro. Virgilia's got it like that, I guess. The red Riz. Rams. I'm gonna time you out for a week if you don't stop fucking around.
하지만 그 순간 결코 거절하지 못할 제가 함께 이제 왔습니다.
It is a pretty decently sized bottle of water. Cesara let out a deep sigh and leaned against a wall, her shoulders slumping slightly. Cesara wordlessly stared at Ishmael as she began to rapid fire off her list of questions. Yeah, look, she's not smiling at Ishmael like that. She was only smiling with Virgilia's, bro. Something that caught my eye immediately after we arrived to this place. Countless flyers, each in search of a different person, were taped to the pillars inside the station. Looks like people inside of P Corp are randomly going missing with no discernible age or gender patterns. Cesara, realizing that we were staring at the wall of missing persons flyers, began. Chad, don't forget to like the stream. It's very important. Got that jawline?
하지만 도시의 별도 아닌 도시 악몽 중 하나입니다.
그게 다른 부서에서는 그리 주목하지 않는 현상이라 전투 부서의 정규 직원들이 투입되지 않았거든요.
왜 P사에서는 그들을 투입시켜주지 않은 겐가?
Don Quixote was now completely and emotionally invested in this gripping tale of tragedy.
이 현상이 나타난 장소가 뒷골목이니까요. 둥지였다면 당장이라도 앞차 부서의 정예 요원들을 배치했을 거예요.
걱정하시죠, 제 사랑부장. 그건 다는 아니지 않습니까? 당신의 직책이니까 타 부서 직원을 투입해달라는 협조 요청을 리버스 컴퍼니가 선택합니다.
네네. 난 참 못 이기겠군요. 알겠어요. 자백하겠습니다. 라만차랜드를 없애는 것이 아니고. 자, 당신들은 곧 다른 해결사들과 함께 한 가지 조언을 드리자면 당신들이 황금가지를 찾으러 왔다는 황금가지라는 미지의 것이 어딘가에 숨겨져 있던 해결사들에겐 또 다른 보상으로 여겨질 수도 있으니까요. 괜히 저들을 자극하지 말라는 소리죠. 물론 눈치껏 저희 부서의 목표가 라만차랜드의 토벌이 아니라는 것도 함과하는 게 좋겠죠. 한마디로 P사와 림버스 컴퍼니 서로가 원하는 것을 조용히 얻고 처리하자는 소리. 정리가 깔끔하시네요.
너무 얕잡아 보지 말고 그렇게 멍청하게 있을 수도 있다.
이제 슬슬 얼른으로 향하는 게 어떻겠습니까?
그렇네요. 라만차랜드로 들어가 그것을 최초로 만들어낸 무언가 혹은 누군가를 찾은 뒤
무엇가일 수도 있고 정보가 멈춰 생명이 지고 생명지도
Cesara's eyes twinkled for a brief moment as they lingered on Sinclair.
왜 그러시나요?
그런 질문을 감히 할 거라는 생각조차 하지 못해서 제가 당신들에게 황금가지를 왜 찾아 헤매고 있냐는 질문을 뭐 굳이 숨길 만한 내용은 아니지만 굳이 말씀드리자면 그 피해에 대한 책임을 묻기 위해서죠.
맞는 말이지. 그가 무도한 짓을 저지른 자에게
I'm going to overcome crisis. Oh dear God.
그리고 겸사겸사 다른 부서들을 제칠 만한 성과를 올려서 간만에 승진하면 더 좋고요.
어차피 우리가 받아들이냐와는 관계없이 윌슨과는 이야기가 다 끝났어.
만약 우리가 그곳을 직접 없애버리는데 성공한다고 쳐도 그때는 없잖아.
Heathcliff spoke crassly, but it was a reasonable question. After all, there was a chance that we could fail to bring the culprit here.
당장 손에 넣을 수는 없겠지만 황금가지라는 건 우리 쪽에서도 차차 연구를 해봐.
갖고 오지 않는 앞으로
물론 데려온다면 굳이 그런 불확실한 걸 연구할 필요는 없겠죠. 그리고 지금이야 라만차랜드가 도시 안쪽에 머무르고 있다 해도 그 위험도의 성장세 지금 이 순간에도 여러 해결사들이 라만차랜드의 통보를 위해 도시 라만차랜드를 통보할 사람들은 우리 말고도 많다는 건가? 돈과 명예를 원하는 자들은 언제나 마르는 법이 없죠. 어쩌면 그 해결사들
Ah, my fucking chest hurts. It's kind of sore. Hit the gym last night, chat.
단내를 풍겨오게
I don't get to do that very often anymore, but I hate it.
이번에도 이야기의 핵심을 잘 파악하네요. 맞아요. 다행인 일이죠. 서로가 찾고 있는 게 아직까진 서로에게만 가치 있다고 판단하고 있습니다. 그래서 당신들도 황금가지에 대해 말을 아끼는 거고
Joe, you haven't even completed one story node?
무언가에 대해서
48 minutes per story node, chat. I don't know. I don't know, chat.
돈이 많을수록 정보는 가치를 잃지. 그네 빠진 은삼.
그럼 그렇지. 난 또 기념품이라도 챙겨주는 줄 알았잖아.
당신들에게 거는 기대가 커요. 죽음까지도 불사하시는 분들이잖아요.
That's what every single one of our contracts has been like. Our stability and safety go out the window the moment a mission begins in earnest. We share nothing but our cold goals and objectives, not exchanging anything deeper than the shallowest transactions. I'd grown accustomed to this inevitability, but I do know that this is probably not the right way. Amidst the dull and resigned eyes of the other sinners, Don Quixote's eyes alone burned with passionate fire.
부장이시여, 믿어주시게. 꼭 이 돈 큐테와 림버스 컴퍼니의 동료들이 라만차랜드를 없애고 실크 가나칸 라만차랜드의 창조자 또한 데려올 테니 부디 모두를 대신하여 엄벌에 처해주시게.
어머나, 그거 참 안심이 되는 말이네요. 웬만한 해결사들보다 더 믿음직스러운데요.
이 돈 큐테, 자네를 위해 용맹하고 명예롭게 싸워서 기사의 천당을
Don Quixote was bouncing up and down like she was prepared to stand at Cesara's beck and call.
그 짧은 시간에 사람 하나 다루는 법을 정확히
저 녀석이 너무 쉬운 거 아니냐.
자, 그럼 슬슬 이동할까요?
떠나세. 자, 안내해 주시겠는가?
안타깝지만 안내는 없어요. 여기 종이에 적힌 장소로 가주시면 됩니다.
어째서인가? 자네 혼자서만 가면 몸이 촉촉할 터인데.
당연하잖아요. 온갖 해결사들이 모여 있다는 곳에서
우리랑 피사가 모종의 연결고리가 있다는 인기스타. 좋지.
동키호테, 네 말의 뜻이 꼭 하나만.
현장은 뒷골목에 있으니 통행권을 나눠드릴게요. 당분간
짠!
뒷골목과 둥지를 자유롭게
Sinclair was still quietly suspicious, but that small doubt was practically buried in half the commotion that followed as sinners gathered in front of Cesara to receive their visa. What the fuck? I think it would be really fucking funny. I don't have any other bleed specialists, do I? Talk to me, passives. Talk to me. Defeated in an encounter? What the fuck are you talking about? This unit's not allowed to exist. What the fuck are you talking about? It's the only one that has a passive. An encounter is for chain battles. If she dies, their support passive gets buffed. Otherwise, it only does the second part of it. What's the second part of it? Among the identities who, 1, are at 50% or lower, and 2, use a defensive skill, choose the identity with the fastest deployment order at the end of the turn. That identity recovers from stagger caused by damage and performs a battlefield retreat. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want that. SP for 15 SP. One attack power up, 1 protection, ally lowest HP. Pretty good. I wish I had a more fleshed out team. 4, 5, 6. I wish there were more La Mancha Line characters too. I don't know if it's better to have Wild Hunt or if it's better to have the one who grips, or actually literally anybody else. I have no idea. I have no idea. We'll have to test it out. We have another passive like it. You can read it in Heishu Gregor's support passive to see. I see. DPS is status here, so you're fighting fodder, not bosses. I see. Sasara's directions led us to an empty lot in the back streets.
뒷골목은 보통 건물들이 뒤지게 빽빽하게
그러게. 뒷골목에서 이 정도의 땅을 놀리는 건
이유는 모르겠지만 건물에 현수막도 여기저기. 너희는 현장을 보고 있도록. 나는 잠시 파우스 그때까지 얌전. 아니 큰 사고까진 가지 말도록.
여부가 있겠는가?
He's given up on the slim hope that we won't be getting into any trouble without him.
자, 그럼
The empty lot was surrounded by all kinds of warning signs and perimeter tapes, deterring anyone from haphazardly wandering inside. And when we reached out to grab the tapes and to duck under them, a voice rang out, stopping us in our tracks.
잘 모르는 것 같아서 하는 말인데 여기 함부로 들어오면 안 돼요. 안 돼. 저도 그렇고 여기 모여 있는 사람들은 해결사거든요. 해결사. 여기는
잠깐만. 뭐죠? 왜 저만?
오, 우리를 걱정해 주는 것인가? 비록 아직 해결사는 아니지만 정의를 위해 목숨을 불사하고 싸운다는 그
Quixote confidently leaps over the warning tape and scampers into the empty lot.
여기가 뭐 하는데?
자네들처럼 우리 또한 의뢰를 받았다네. 라만 차례인데.
I could practically hear everyone in the empty lot turning around to look at us. The looks on their faces could hardly be described as friendly. In fact, their alarm at our arrival was palpable. Wielding a halberd bigger than himself and assume he's a civilian. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too. I was like, is this nigga not holding a weapon? It's in one of the fixers wielding a massive weapon straight in our direction.
아이고, 그러고 보니 무기 점검하는 걸로 잊어버렸네. 이럴 때가
The obnoxious guy, who was clearly in over his head, hurried away when the giant of a fixer stomped his way into the conversation. The other fixers shook their heads as they knew what was about to happen.
봐도 협회 출신은 아니고 이름도 안 알려진 어중간한 사무소에서 온 모양. 대체 몇 명이 더 기어들어오는 어중이 떠중이가 늘어나는 걸 보고 이놈들이 기대하는 구벌들이 일주일 얼마나 됐다고 시비 거는 놈이 벌써 2명이냐?
충분히 성형 상처라고 써있긴 하더라고요.
너희 실제로 본 적은 있나?
무엇을 말인가?
혈
혈기? 이것과 혈기가 관련이 있다는 건가?
이 임무에 혈기가 연관되어 있다는 것을 저희가 봐. 이놈들도 제대로 아는 것도 없고 난 너희같이 돈만 보고 아무것도 모른 채 득달같이 달려드는 놈들을 보면 부하같이 혈기 사냥을 방
아니 왜? 돈만 보고 오는 게 잘못인가?
모자씨. 아마 부자들은 토벌 형사님이 목표가 아니라
이 사건 자체에 특별한 의미를 부여하는 자들.
혈기를 상대하는 게 뭔지 알지도 못하는 놈들과 같이
다
Ha! I know that one.
무시하려고 했고 궁금해서 되물어보게 되네. 뭐라고 했지?
닥쳐라, 이 허수만 가득한 새끼.
닥쳐라, 허수. 이런
Damn, bro. She was. Woo! You know it's bad when she's sweating because Sinclair was going off hilt.
이번엔 순마음이 좀 더 들어가신 모양이네요.
하지만 그런 판촉도 마음에 드는.
아무튼 저희도 혈기라면 많이는 아니지만 나름 상대해봤고 당신들한테 무시받을 사람은 한 명도 없어요.
There we go, Sinclair. Talk your shit. There should have been a Sinclair. There should have been a Sinclair Kanto, honestly.
적어도 전투에서만
다 좋았는데 굳이 한번 뜸들였어야 해.
혈기와 싸워본 경험은 있다는 건가? 그럼 솜씨 한번 볼까? 뭐? 토벌하러 들어가기도 전에 여기서 힘 빼야 돼?
Yeah, Virgilius was right. You niggas cannot be trusted.
너무 걱정은 마라. 달다리 정도만 적당히 부러지게 만들어주지. 집으로 돌아가는 열차를 타면서
No, can I go back? I'll just send in Sinclair alone. Can I just like solo it with Sinclair? I can do that. It's not hard.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와 도로 포기한 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하다.
죄인인가?
Oh my god. Oh, that was so trash.
꿰뚫려라. 꿰뚫리고.
I think my Le Manchelan guys are like 45 each. I need to upgrade them.
무기로 때리시.
Kanto's so good. You're right. You know what else is good? Pressing the like button. I don't know how it happens. Like, I don't know why it happens per se. But like my subscriber count fluctuates between like 412 and 414 or like 415. That's it. It'll just go up and down. So weird. Me when the frail twink in front of me transforms into an Incorp Inquisitor. No, literally. Be fucking terrifying. I liked when I made my joke earlier and left earlier.
아무것도
Oh, sick. Jesus Christ.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
So count Chachi at 411? That's mean. Did you actually? Did you do that for the bit? Because that's mean. Yeah, yeah.
영원히 가면 또 한참 승리를 이끌 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
죄인인가?
기원을 같이 제대로 무너져.
속에서 직접 놓아주마.
영원히 가면 또 한참 승리를 이끌 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
There he is. Literally just some guy, huh? Didn't go too well for him.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
꿰뚫리고 꿰뚫리고
비명을 질러.
Best character ever is about to come up. I'm trusting you. We're gonna see. Damn, she's strong. What the fuck? She's the only Lamanchalan that I have that's level 50. I need to see if I can fix that real quick. Hold on. Who do I want next? I really fuck with Rhodia. Like, her Lamanchalan ID is really good. I don't have shit to do though. Like, all of my shit is ass. We can at least give her almost 1 level. No, Bloodfiend, when you see one, 4 sinners pretend to turn into Bloodfiend. Yeah, no, literally. You know what I can do? Because I haven't been doing my, like, my mirror dungeons, which I need to, but I haven't been. I guess I could do this for the one time.
잠깐. 이번 임무는 내가 내
명을 받이지야. 띵박질 식.
Yo, wait. What do you mean? Don't you get a better one in, like... Yeah... I'm not really worried about it, though. If I'm being real. A lot more than 2 nodes? Yeah, okay, we're good then. I mean, I wasn't going to care either way, but now I really, really don't care.
어버이의 그 유치한 말투도 도움이 될 때가 있네요. 화가 나서 제대로 된 판단이 안 서는 모양입니다.
720 something is actually evil, holy fuck. Those of you tuning in, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
좋겠습니다. 어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있어요.
Kind of fuck with Blinkstep heavy, you know. Blinkstep's never like, it's never taken us wrong, you know. It's never steered us wrong.
시간 끌 것 없이
Thought of it accessible week 1.
거쳐.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
괜찮은 공격이면 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
흑수는 띵박질 중.
Winning. I'm seeing a lot of winning right now. Yep, I call that winning. That's a stagger. It's also a stagger. The first person in history to not win rate a Lux. You know what? Y'all complain when I do it, and y'all complain when I don't. I don't know what y'all want from me.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 가르치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
흑승, 가첩, 죽어.
Peek.
깔끔하게 물었군.
Staggered. It's over for you.
이제 끝내지.
Oh yeah, you're actually cooked.
너한텐 정말겠지만.
Yeah, 726. Yeah, no, I'm good.
쥐는 자켓은 만족하셨다. 그것은
시답잖은 사냥이었어. 괜히 길어진 타석이.
쥐는 자켓은 만족하셨다. 그것으로 족한. 해냈네요. 이거 제 덕분인가요? 이겼다니까.
Alright. Yeah, they're kind of a renewable resource though, so I'm not too concerned. Oh, it only needs 12 of them to go from 45 to 50. That's not bad at all. 13, okay. Alright, now calm down. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He doesn't need level 50. Let's be real. Him in Pointillist, they don't need it. Optimal to lunacy refresh for modules like twice a day. We run that. Not that. We don't run that. I need to get on Mirror Dungeon though, because I am neglecting the money I dropped on Season 7. I need to get on that, dude. Like, holy shit. Like, I actually need to be on that. Give me just a second. I'm just like now realizing something. Hold on. Relax, relax, Mouge, relax. That's not what I'm concerned about. Trust me, I could not care less about that. I can't do anything right now. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Anyways, like I was saying. Relax. I'm not concerned about lunacy, bro. Like, I could never care. I can just pay for more. The dollar to lunacy ratio is it's not a concern, guys. All right, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
카니발 타임.
어떤 상황이
Alright.
닥쳐와도 포기한 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Have I attempted Infinity yet? I have not, no. I might do a stream for it.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
터졌나?
Good luck. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Rupture is much harder to Infinity than other teams. I mean, for Infinity, I was gonna run Blood Feast. I lost a floor 10 on Rupture?
꿰뚫려라.
Did I not complete Battle Pass? I did not complete Battle Pass. You lost a floor 10 on hard mode? You never tried it again? Why not? Bleed isn't the worst, you just gotta know how to gift trats. Gift trat. You just gotta know how to gift trat. I don't know what that means. But yeah, no, I was gonna run Bleed when I did my first Infinity, just because I'm more interested. There's more gifts for Bleed than there are for Rupture, so I was gonna run that. Though with Heisho, you can run Rupture. You can run Rupture Poise, which is really viable. It's like super viable actually. If you're running Poise on top of Rupture.
꿰뚫려라. 아무것도 아닙니다.
I thought you meant strats, but I didn't want to put words in your mouth.
이번에 네 피부였어? 여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시고. 하리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
I would never do a sinking run. I'm sorry, guys. I can't run sinking to save my fucking life. That shit sounds so boring. Like, bruh, come on. SP? Like, nigga, get real. Takes a long time and you don't get all the good rewards. And, like, why would I do MD and not get my Battle Pass points? You don't get your Battle Pass points for Infinity? That sounds stupid. What the fuck? Go ASAP before floor 5. It raises clash power a lot. CMCW is +5 clash power on crit. If you lose, you don't get it? Oh, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that sucks.
야, 이 정도면 혈기 들고 먹어 죽사발 만들 정도면 되냐? 그래, 이 정도. 생각보다 괜찮은 놈들이 왔는데. 제 몫을 뺄 줄 아는 해결사는 언제나 한양이지.
5, 10 all give the same reward as doing floor 5? Oh, I see.
이제 보니 너희 전에 워플 승강장 앞에서 떠들던 개들이
So on floor 5 rewards.
되게 바빠고 있다.
You need time for floor 5 and still get everything you normally get. Huh.
일행이 싸우는
You should get more if you complete floor 10. That sounds kind of lame.
처음부터 구경했던 건 아니고 중간부터 봤어. 어차피 얘네들은 말려도 내 말을 잘 듣거든. 피해줘. 나쁜 친구들은 아니야. 혈기들을 사냥할 때 온갖 일에 겪다 보니 주름 얘기해. 사실 나도 얘들 의견에 부분적으로는 동의해. 토벌 상대에 비해서 기사와 하늘 앞에서 내건 토벌 실적으로
MD achievement pass? I see.
나였다면 그런 식으로 조건을 낮춰서 문제받지 않았을까.
His friendly smile faltered slightly as he gestured around the empty lot.
저쪽 천막 주위를 둘러봐. 뭘 알고서 믿긴 한지.
Ishmael?
이런
Who are you talking about?
전문가에게 맡기는 게 제일 안전했을 텐데 말이야.
We all simultaneously looked around. We all simultaneously looked to. Oh, fuck, bro. I need to go to sleep. We all simultaneously turned to look at the large, noisy tent. Is that the blue reblurb? What the fuck? Yo! They cooked my nigga, bro. They cooked my nigga Argalia, bro. What the fuck? Chat, is this for real? There was a huge brawl by the entrance. That's literally the blue reverb, bro. Oh my god. The blue reverb. Yeah, guys, that's not the blue reverb, bro. It's the blue reverb. On God. Trust. In the distance, we saw some guy running his mouth and striking several exaggerated dramatic poses on a tiny device. No, that's literally the blue reverb, bro. This is the guy I was talking about? Bro, that's literally Argalia. And suddenly he started striding towards us.
너희 좀 다른 데로 가줄래? 시청자들한테 방해가 되잖아.
저희의 통행에도 방해가 되는데요. 그쪽이.
He whipped his attention back to the camera as though he was pretending not to hear what Ishmael said, or as if he decided that her words were worth entertaining.
내가 어디 왔냐고. 너무 놀라지 마. 맞아. 지난번에 피사 150년산 아이스크림 반영국 공주를 후기 방송 다들 기억하지? 그런데 아주 좋은 건 어떤 거? 요즘 아마도 방송을 보고 있는 자기식 모든 무슨 비슷한 최근 미국
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's me, chat. Ah, fuck.
무례한 작자네. 꼬맹이 신경 쓰지 마. 저자는 3대 해결사 자체 중 하나인 월간 해결사를 10월호에서 주목해야 하는 신인 해결사 12중 한 명으로 뽑힌 서부 쉐이크 협회의 까미우달이란 말일세.
Guys, it's the blue reverb.
분명히 말하는 거지만 그런 걸 아시나?
지난번에 버스에서 보여주기까지 했는데 아무도 듣지 않았다는 것인가?
미쳤냐 그걸 듣게? 당연히 안 듣고.
The grumbling of sinners clearly existed outside Don Quixote's world. She was breathing very heavily, a look of admiration clear on her face. Of course, no one shook hands or exchanged even the simplest of pleasantries with Camille just yet. Guys, it's the Cyan Echo. Someone please, get a picture with the Cyan Echo. Mr. Echo, can I have an autograph? Please.
와, 여러분 보여? 이쪽은 이번 임무에서 내 보조를 맡을 신호를
보조가
책장을 보면 알겠지만 나랑 똑같이 서부에서 가끔 이렇게 협회에서 내 보조를 멋대로 붙여서 협력 작전으로 일을 해결하고 해. 어? 그래, 맞아. 난 혼자일 때도 빛나는 편이긴 하지만 위에서 적었어. 그래도 자, 폴라 씨, 우리 팬 여러분들에게 인사 한마디 해줄래?
스바이
I think she's tearing up.
매일 영상로만 본 자, 책자로만 보던 자들이 구독 중인 해결사 잡지에 나온 해결사들은 대부분 거의 다 모조리 알겠네.
Right, if that's the case, and everyone here really is a fixer, then she probably knows who that person is too, right? The person who's been staring daggers at us this whole time.
어디
Don Quixote stares at Hong Lu in utter disbelief.
아까부터 계속 마주보고 있는 중. 눈을 피하는 없어. 이제 아이씨 답답해. 눈을 왜 피해?
여러분에게 이렇게 빠르게 소개해드리게 될 줄은 미처 인사시켜드릴게요. 제 동생 가시춘이랍니다.
Ishmael?
자칫하면 몰라볼 뻔했지 뭐야. 마지막으로 보았을 때만 해도
그건 어릴 때였으니까. 집을 나가서 혼자 대체 뭘 거창한 짓을 준비하고 있나 했더니 이게 전부야? 오빠가 만든 세력이?
세력이 아니야 시춘. 소개해줄게. 여기서부터 차례대로.
왜 그렇게 쭈뼛거리겠어? 그럴 시간.
It's a side eye before dismissingly cutting us off.
아 이제 보니까 나처럼 친구들도 많아졌구나.
To call them friends is a very optimistic assessment of Hong Lu's part, because the people who accompanied Ji Shun-hoon were all threateningly sizing us up like they were getting ready for a fight, of course.
그리고 다른 오빠 언니들에 비하면 그리고 가족 중에 몇 명이 여자.
안 그래도 저번에 가완 형이랑 만나서
그 만난이 오빠를 만나고도 멀쩡한 걸 보니
I think back to the first time we met this Jia Huan. His venomous words, that contemptuous look he gave us as we lay there dying. It seems the moment was embellished into a pleasant, quick chat in Hong Lu's memory. Either that, or that interaction was what counts as a quick chat for Hong Lu.
시춘. 아까 들었는데 이곳 일대는 위험하다는 것 같아. 사람들이 실종되기도 하고.
진짜 저기 말이야. 난 맹한 오빠랑 세력 알아듣겠어? 나도 라만 차례인데 토벌 참가자야. 이 장소가 어떤지는
참가자라니? 시춘. 네가 이런 걸 참가할
당연하지. 오빠도 그런 푼돈이나 산돈.
그럼 아니다.
Hong Lu's eyes momentarily diverted from his younger sister to her posse. There stood a long-haired man who looked toward Jia as though he was asking for her permission, then walked towards us and bowed deeply and politely towards Hong Lu.
와 오랜만이에요 웨이 씨.
부족하지만 여전히 아가씨를 모시고 있습니다.
Jia Shapoon? No one said that. No one said that. Let me go over how I pronounce this again. Jia Zaishun. No one said Shapoon. I have no idea where you guys got that. I think maybe at first I said Zaihun? I did not say... Bro. Y'all are gonna... Alright, bro. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Ah, chat. Let's see. dismissingly cutting us off. It's called a friendly. It's assessment on his part. Because the people who accompany Ji Shun Kun Because the people who accompany Ji Shun Kun. There was no Shapun in there, bro. I'm sorry. There wasn't. I don't know. Like I rewatched it. That shit was not there. That shit was not there, chat. You guys are literally, you guys are like gaslighters, bro. Actual gaslighters. No, there was no shampoo, bro. You know what, you motherfuckers. You guys are awful. Y'all are actual gaslighters. This is crazy work, chat. This is crazy work.
아니, 서로의 목표에만 집중하고 여기서 헤어지는 건 어때? 가만 보니까 그쪽들은 불필요한 관심을 받는 데에는 재능이 있는 것 같은데 안에선 구태여 아는 척하지 않으면 더 좋고.
By talking to me.
시춘 네가 원한다면 그렇게.
다시 만난다면 오빠가 적어도 전부라면.
그렇구나. 네 눈엔 아니었나 보네.
지금 만난 게 나라서 다행인 줄 알아. 다른 언니 오빠들이었으면 그 곱상한 머리통이 이미
응? 고마워.
Jia, and I heard him say it this time, so I know how to pronounce it. Ji-chun, this is gonna be a pain in the ass for me all day, scowled and opened her lips as though she was about to shoot something back, but she thought better of it, turned around and left without her posse. Or left with her posse.
뭘 쳐다보는 거지? 동이라도 팔아나?
여전히 변한 게 없네요.
예전에도 저렇게 까칠했다는 거야?
아니요. 예전에도 다른 형제들보다 저를 더 잘 따랐거든요.
My most amicable sibling. Alright, Honglu.
예전에도라고 한 것이 맞소.
맞아요.
저것이
Yi Sang's expression grew into a complicated mess of emotions as he looked to the ground, unable to speak further.
회의는 저 안에서 하려는 모양인데요. 이제 저희도 들어가야 할 것 같아요.
I looked to where Sinclair was pointing at and saw a line of fixers walking into what appeared to be a makeshift command tent. Why the fuck are they all like this? Chill out, bro. Hey, bro, chill out. They lowered her down to 45? They took her egos? You can't do that to me.
내가 나설 차례인가?
You can't do that to me, bro.
반가워서 열심히 손은
Chapter titles from the actual novel? Oh, I see. Damn, not even a wave back, huh? Novel? There's a Limbuzz novel? No, this wasn't about Virgilius. Don Quixote, who stood next to me, was very gradually starting to hyperventilate.
비정상적인 호흡 숫자의 증가는 10분 전부터 관찰되고 있었습니다.
호흡을 끝내는 법.
Ryoshi regarded me. Ryoshi regarded me with a look that clearly and concisely communicated that she wanted to choke out Don Quixote. I tried my best to look away. Ishmael sighed and stepped forward, sensing that Ryoshi was about to do something we would rather not have her do.
대신 말해드릴게요. 하나
I guess all the times Don Quixote went on impromptu fixer-related lectures weren't all for naught. I never paid much attention to it, but once you hear something enough times, those lectures just have a way of lodging themselves into your brain. The Don Quixote book? Oh, I see. A fixer of the Hannah Association. That name alone clearly carried a lot of weight among the other fixers. As the Hannah Association fixer, dressed in pure white, walked into the room, they all slowly turned around to gaze upon her. And
시선도? 세상에 특색을 볼 주목을 받는 게 하나였.
Virgilius, who we'd somehow grown used to seeing after such a long period of traveling together, was commanding the attention of everyone in the room merely by his presence. That reminds me, I heard that Don Quixote was overwhelmed by sheer excitement when she saw Virgilius on the bus. I'm pretty sure she was on the verge of passing out from the sheer joy of getting to work next to a color fixer.
이게 당연한 반응인 거죠. 베르빌리우스 씨는 색을 부여받은 몇 안 되는 특색 해결사입니다.
다들 보고 있어? 맞아, 엄청나지? 특색, 붉은색을 봤어. 이만큼 이 작전의 규모가 시시하진 않다는 거지. 전에 내가 프리그로 방송한 거 기억하지? 난 내가 예상한 대로잖아. 이 의뢰
Youngsters. Between Camille's nonstop jabbering and Otis' tongue clicking 3-second intervals, I wasn't sure which one of them was more annoying. Thankfully, we weren't the only ones getting increasingly tired of Camille's antics.
지금부터 이 회의장에서 하나 협회가 허가한 공식적인 임무 기록용 촬영물의 모든 촬영 행동은 금기로 명한다. 발각될 시 해결사 협회에서 벌점을 부과할 예정이다. 벌점에 따라서는 해결사 자격 정지, 등급 강등까지 이뤄집니다.
여러분, 나는 아무래도 여기서 퇴장해야 할 것 같아. 수고하고 싸우고 나서 돌아올 때. 아, 같이 저녁 식사를 하고 싶은 해결사 투표 꼭 잊지 말아줘. 왠지 저까지야?
Hannah Fixer's cold declaration fell upon Camille and the fixers inside the command tent like a heavy layer of snow. They all began hurriedly fidgeting their devices, trying to put them back in their respective cases and bags. With that, the commotion inside the tent rapidly simmered down.
저자는 당신네 사람 같은데 턱이 빠져 있는 것 같아.
The fixer from the Hannah Association asked in our direction, glancing at Don Quixote. Soon a P Corp employee walked out in front of the fixers.
라마 트렌드 토벌 작전은 이번으로 4번째고 이 자리에 모인 모두들 대단하다.
For someone who's very happy to see us, he didn't so much as glance up in our direction.
기사 아카이빙 부서의 3등급 기록 집과장 알렉시. 저분은
한 아까 만났던 최사라 부장이 직접 나타날 정도의 체력은 아니라는 거.
자, 그럼 작전 브리핑을 시작합니다.
As we were all standing here and sharing our predictions, the employee, who introduced himself as Alessio, started loading up various images on the monitor.
너무 거창하게 회의까지 해.
아직 시작조차 하지 않았어.
Heathcliff lets out a loud, exaggerated. Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, bro. Heathcliff lets out a loud, exaggerated yawn. The reproachful glares of the other fixers were so palpable that I could almost feel them prickling at my skin.
저는 말이 관리자. 이거
I wanted to hear more about his story, but the mission briefing was actually getting started. I decided to table my curiosity until later.
앞으로 3시간 이내로 이곳에 등장하게 될 라만 트렌드는 수십 명 이상의 해결사들이 토벌에 실패한 공식적인 도시 암호입니다. 잠시 희생자들을 위한
Don Quixote immediately cast her gaze downward with a graven expression, but I could count with my 10 fingers the number of people who seemed to be taking it even remotely seriously. Some fixers muttered among themselves that the victims were just fools who were in over their heads. Even I, with my endless naivete, could tell that none of the fixers really considered them victims. A light buzz of murmurs and idle chatter fills the silence, a look of boredom clear on the fixer's face as though they've heard it all before.
자,
wishes he could be Sancho. No one can tell my goat. What the fuck are you talking about? Now, if I may direct your attention to the screen. Several low-resolution images began to load on the display.
라만 트렌드가 탄생한 것 자체는 최소 200년 이상은 되었으리라 추정하고 있습니다. 이는 보고된 사진과 영상들에 찍혀있는 자재들의 노후 상태로 추측한 결과입니다. 하지만 라만 트렌드가 본격적으로 세간에 알려지기 시작한 건 두 달 전. 이미 다 아는 내용이구나. 그러니까 이미 다 아는 정보라고. 이럴 시간에 차라리
뭔가 크게 착각해. 물론 이곳에 모인 사람 중엔 무수하고 꽤 그럴듯한 실력을 갖춘 자들이 있을 수도 있겠지. 하지만 그래봐야 너희 중 대다수는 이런 도시항공 사건이나 처리하다 죽고 다시 채워지는 널리고 널린 해결사 중 하나일 뿐이다. 나와 같은 위치인 1급 해결사조차 되지 못하고 중간에 나고들겠지. 설사 한두 명이 운 좋게 1급이 된다 해도 여기 계신 붉은 시선과 같은 경지는 꿈도 꾸지 못할 거야.
Even dare dream of getting anywhere near the red gaze's greatness.
그저 쓰러진 채 그들의 전투를 보고 차이를 느끼며 죽어갈 뿐이지.
The grin on the fixer's face is clearly faded away as the boisterous fixer fell dead silent.
보니까 저 하나 협회 해결사 길격이랑 비슷하거나 바로 아랫배가 있는 거야?
She's ore farming for him, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, no, literally. Chat, if you were in the city, what grade fixer would you be?
그러니 꼴사납게 자만하지 말고 계속
협조 감사합니다. 라만 트렌드가 이곳에 갑작스럽게 출몰한 이유는 이곳이 뒷골목임에도 라만 트렌드가 가진 특수성으로 인해 존재 자체만으로 비사이래서요. 여기 땅없이 장난 아니야.
Fixer from earlier, the one who tried to stop us from entering the scene before scudding away, slowly sidled up to us and began chatting us up. Most of us ignored him, but Hong Lu responds to him in a kindly voice.
그런가요?
당연하죠. 밀집되어 있는 건물 한복판에서
아비큐
비사의 건물들이 대부분 탄성이 좋아서 나타난 공간만큼 비어지긴 했지만 그래도 라만 트렌드가 만들어지면서 주위에 순식간에 퍼져 나오니까 거기 있던 사람들은 다치고 건물들은 죄다 휘고 그랬다.
I'd be in Index Pros, whatever. What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, I get what you mean. I don't think I'd live to even get a grade, gonna be real. Damn.
그런 규모의 사고치고 생존자가 많은 편이기는 했죠. 비사의 특이점으로 세워진 건물 안에 있던 사람들은 무사했으니까.
Yeah.
출몰 지점 반경 3km까지는 어떤 건물도 세우지 않는 걸로 구성되긴 했는데
Huh.
겨우 3km?
피사의 특이점을 활용한 건물들이 신축
Yeah, I don't remember how it's spelled either. I just know it's like proselyte or some shit like that.
주거지에 라만 차량도 외곽이 걸치는 정도는 괜찮다는 판단이겠죠.
비사의 모두가 어디서든 안전한 부분. 하지만 그 사다리
Order to accept the invitation.
정말 사람들은 아무도 없을 테니
Die, I guess? I don't fucking know.
치안을 뚫어냈고 한때 여기 주민들끼리 참다 못해 피켓도 들고 직접 자격
What do I do? Fucking die, I guess.
더 들어가기도 했다니까요.
사진에 보고된 것처럼 라만차랜드는 겉으로 보기에는 화려한 놀이공원의 모습을 하고 있다. 여러 보고 중 공통된 증언은 반경 8km까지의 인원에게 음악 소리가 들린다는 것이다. 이로 인해 호기심을 품은 시민들이 섣부르게 접근하였으며 그
You're taking your chances with the library over the prescript? That's actually fucking crazy.
라만 차랜드라는 게 생겨나면 뭐부터 해야 하지?
일단 너희들이 라만차랜드에 입장하고 나면 반드시 그곳에서 너희들이 마주할 것들은 풍선을 나눠주는 거지.
혈기들 보내겠지.
뭐 혈기?
한참 전에 도시애별로 유명해졌던 피피빵 몰라? 그게 엄청난 혈기였다는 소문이 자자했었는데.
소문이 진짜인지 아닌지 누가 알아? 오만하면 살이 붙어서 사실 별거 아니었던 소문들이 소문? 핏빛밤이 얼마나 질기고 처참할 정도로 강했는.
그래. 그 오로지 혈귀로 인해 피주머니로 변해버린 자들. 그리고 너희
아까 미처 전달을 다 못 드렸지만 라만 차랜드를 이루고 있는 재료들은 인간의 혈액입니다.
Huh.
약 200년
Interesting. Hard blood.
혈기는 피로 오로지 혈기들 뿐이라는 건 좀 마음에 드는군. 어중간한 놈들은 금세 쭉쭉 낮아빠질 테니까.
해결사들은 말투가 다 저래? 전에 이스도 호수에서 저렇게 말했던 것 같은데.
까딱하다가는 목숨이 날아가게 생긴 마당에 눈앞에 놈들이 태평하게 졸기나 하고 있으면 심성이 사나워지게 된다고요.
안 들었어. 아까 어떤 새끼가 내 발에 있는 힘껏 밟아댔거든.
날씨가 좋네요 오늘.
Jesus. It was Sinclair who was stepping on his foot at the rather forcible behest of Ishmael, but I held my silence. The last thing I wanted was to have the two of them bickering again.
이어가자면 라마차랜드 안에서 약 6시간 정도가 지나면 퇴장을 알리는 음악이 나오기 시작할 거다. 이 또한 생존하여 돌아온 해결사들과 입장객에게서 나온 일관된 증언 퇴장 음악이 들릴 때부터 30분 내외로 라마차랜드를 벗어나지 않으면 너희들은 다음 포벌이 열릴 때까지 라마차랜드에 갇혀버린다.
그때까지 살아남은 특정 놀이기구엔 실종자들이 탑승하고 있다고 증언 또한 있었습니다만 여러분이 신경 쓸 요소는 아닐 겁니다.
지금까지 파악된 증언들을 토대로 본다면 라만체랜드는 총 4개의 구역으로 나누어져 있다. 현 시점에서 이 마지막 구역까지 진입한 자들은 아무 단 1, 2, 3구역의 특정 장치를 모두 가동시켜야지만 마지막 구역의 입장이 참고로 현재까지 가동되었던 장치는 1구역과 2구역 뿐.
좋아. 우리들은 곧바로 3구역으로 달려가면 되는 건가?
아니, 모든 장치는 라만체랜드가 사라짐과 동시에 초기화된다.
Oh, that's fucked.
즉 여기 있는 인원들을
알았어. 각자 맡은 구역으로 간 후에 장치를 가동시키고 다같이 1, 2, 3구역의 모든 장치를 가동했다는 전제하에 말이야.
맞습니다. 라만차랜드 토벌의 핵심은 마지막 구역.
그쪽에서 말하고 싶은 것이 있나?
재밌잖아요. 1, 2, 3구역의 모든 장치를 가동시켜야 하지만 마치 놀이 같지 않나요? 라만 차랜드를 토벌하러 오는 우리에게 의도적으로
우리가 혈귀들의 속내를 어떻게 알겠?
하나, 확인이 필요한 사항입니다. 우리 협회는 토벌금을 목표로 온 것이 아닌 의뢰자의 구출을 위해 참여했다.
우리 협회라고
따라서 츠바이 협회와 싱크 협회는 1, 2, 3구역으로 들어가 장치를 가동시킬 이유.
여기에 대해서는 당신이 말해주는 게 정확하겠군.
이곳에 모인 여러분들은 따라서 저희 피사에서는 토벌 분배금이라는 것을 측정하여 라만차랜드 토벌에 각자가 얼만큼의 기여를 했는지를 계산합니다.
뭐 토벌이 무사히 된다는 거.
따라서 토벌이 목표가 아니신 분들은 그 정산에서 제외된다는 것만 유의해 주신다. 별도의 의뢰를 완수하러 구역을 이탈하셔도 문제는 없다. 하지만 정확히 어떤 내용의 의뢰인지 그 계약서의 사본을 제출해.
확인했다. 회의가 끝나면 바로 제출터.
말 나온 김에 지금 이 자리에서 선포하지. 은근슬쩍 우리 사무소에 묻어갔어. 토벌금을 한탕 해보려는 놈들은
참고로 얘 진짜 한다며 하는 놈이야. 내가 못 말린다. 살벌하네요.
비록 돈이 걸려있는 의뢰이긴 하지만 더 이상의 실종자와 희생자들이 발생하지 않도록 하는 것이 우리의 궁극적인 목표다. 따라서 모두가 아낌없이
가능하다면 협조하지.
The Hannafexer did not contradict him. She's the kind of person who wouldn't hesitate to step her foot down. She could have easily forced us into cooperating, but it seemed that she wouldn't keep us from infighting if it did come to that. Don Quixote was the only one passionately nodding along to her advice. Zichun, Honglu's little sister, who had been listening quietly to the briefing, raised her hand with a question.
우리가 내부적으로 파악한 여러분들의 능력이나 잠재력, 소속별 인원을 토대로 적절하게 배치할 생각이다.
그럼 한 구역에 너무 많은 인원이 가는 건 가령 우리 인원과 10명 이상의 떼거지 인원들이 섞인다던가.
너무 많은 인원이 한 구역에 다 몰리는 건 최대한
너무 노골적인가?
딱히 저희 쪽에서도 같이 다니고 싶었던 거.
Dante, please, this girl is our ticket to Olivier ID.
더 이상 질문이 없다면
Yeah, bro, I need an Olivier ID.
각 구역
Oh my fucking gosh.
오야. 아, 이제 완전 미치겠네.
This might be the best time to go back to sleep.
직결 처분이었다.
무엇이죠?
제일 중요한 전달 사항이 빠진 것 같네만.
그랬나?
방문객들을 구조하는 작업은 언제 하게 되는 것인가? 스바이 협회분들과 쉔크 협회분들만으로는 방문객들의 구출이 다소 힘들 수 있을 것 같아서 말일세.
너 혹시 말이야. 신선하긴 하네. 물론 그런 걸 좋아하는 사람들도 있긴 하지. 유행은 조금 지나버렸지만. 적어도 우리
다소 오해가 있는 듯하고. 우리의 목표는 방문객들.
그렇다면 나머지 사람들을 구출하는 역할은 누가 맡게 되는 것인가?
Dawn.
얘 진심인가? 어디서 오는데?
뭐야? 나도 좀
우리처럼 별도로 계약을 치러본 것이 아니라 실종자 구출에 대한 보상이다.
전인은 이렇게 인원이 많은데 왜 구출하는 역할은 아무
Valiant fixers.
상택인 방문이지. 정식으로 의뢰를 신청한 자에게만 쓰여진 철의 방.
해결사는 고작 돈의 흐름으로 술을 저울질하진 않아야 하지 않나? 저 언제부터 협회
들어주겠고. 지금 내가
알고 있는 까미우군 셰프협회 생과수소 해결사 월간 잡지도 꾸준히 게재되는 자.
잘 알고 있는데 정말 거창한 건 그래도 치고. 그래, 우리 쉔크 옆에는 할 말이 있을 때 단순히 입고 나불거리진 않아.
그렇다면 결투에서 이긴다면 만약 본인이 승리한다 본인을 도와 실종자들을 구출할 것을 맹세.
그럼 네가
이 돈키호테 신념에 따라 그대에게 결투를 신청하겠네.
Yeah, Virgilius, please. No, Virgilius, please.
일단 지금까지의 경험상 지지 않은 것은 동공이 평소보다 확장되어 위가
단테, 공터에서의 전투는 지금처럼 해결사들의 시선이 몰린 상황에서 소득 없는 전투를 위해 시계를 공개적 또한 다른 세계의 인격을 가져오는 것.
아니 필요 없으니 걱정 마시게.
She's cooked.
싱크협회의 결투는 정정당당해야 하는 법. 처음부터 본인은 신성한 결투에 관리자 나리의 힘을 빌릴 생각은 없었다네.
주위에 내 팬들이 없다는 게 조금 아쉽긴 하지. 내 온정이다. 장갑을 던지지 않도록 하지.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she's such a fucking idiot.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 고치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
He's gonna gain 5 to 7 poise, bro. I'm so fucked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도
It doesn't even it doesn't even matter. This is base down, we're up against. Wait a second, did she actually just do something, bro? That is not win rate, bro. That's not win rate. Oh my god, it's win rate. Are you kidding me? It's actually win rate. Holy fuck. How are you fucking winning this? What the fuck? Why are you winning? What? What? Come the fuck on. You're joking. You're joking. There's no way we actually win this fight, dude. There's no fucking way. There's just no way. Okay, no, it's scripted. I was like, there's no way. There's just no way. I was like, there's no actual way this fight is meant to be won, bro. There's just no fucking chance. Wasn't all talk after all. He moved at an impressive speed and precision, living up to his boasts. I couldn't bear to look at Don Quixote squirm in pain, but turning the clock here would leave an even greater wound in her heart. If you die or forfeit, you still win? Jesus Christ. The momentary kerfuffle came to a close when the Hannah Association's intervention and only silence and occasional groans of pain from Don Quixote filled the empty lot. Don, when will you fucking learn? You're fucking weak, bro. Should have popped your second progenitor and just started fucking killing him, bro. Honestly. Alright, chat. That is gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. It is running up on 9:30, and I do need to exist, unfortunately. I shall see you guys Wednesday. Kingdom Hearts, I believe. Ink, yes, Inkafelon. Kingdom Hearts Wednesday, I believe. And I shall see you guys then. But until then, keep moving forward.